PFC-6075R is a 75-point addressable fire alarm control panel that is listed for releasing. It is capable of operating as a pre-action water-based system or an agent suppression system. It has all the same features as the PFC-6075 addressable fire alarm control panel. This video will cover the releasing characteristics of the 6075R. For information on all other features, both installation and programming, please watch the PFC hardware and PFC software training videos. The PFC-6075R is specifically designed for releasing. The programming software allows for cross-zoning, counting zones, timers, and several abort features. The 2 onboard notification appliance circuits are listed for releasing, and the 2 onboard input-output circuits are also listed for releasing or can be used for abort functionality. The number of releasing zones on the system can be expanded by installing a PSN-1000 Intelligent Power Expander panel, which provides 6 additional notification appliance circuits or releasing zones and 2 additional input circuits or abort circuits. A total of 31 PSN-1000's Intelligent Power Supply Expanders can be connected to the 6075R, providing great releasing zone expansion capabilities. The entire system can be wired Class A if needed. To recap, the PFC-6075R has 2 notification appliance circuits and 2 input-output circuits that can be programmed for releasing. This diagram shows 1 NAC used for a releasing device, 1 NAC used for releasing notification, 1 I/O used for a pull station or manual activation, and 1 I/O used for the abort switch. There is also the SLC or signaling line circuit that can monitor 75 initiating points, including smoke detectors, heat detectors, and monitor modules. The system can be expanded by installing a PSN-1000, which provides an additional 6 notification appliance circuits or releasing zones and 2 dry contact input points for abort functionality. This diagram shows 1 notification appliance circuit being used as a releasing zone, 1 notification appliance circuit used for fire alarm notification, 1 notification appliance circuit used for releasing notification, 1 input used for manual activation, and 1 input used for an abort. This leaves 3 notification appliance circuits still available for notification, releasing, or power circuits. There is system-wide synchronization across all notification devices. The sync protocols included are Gentex, Wheelock, System Sensor, and MSECO. Each notification appliance circuit on the system is rated at 3 amps. An RA6075R or an RA6500R can be installed for remote enunciation. Additional accessory devices are available. Please see the P-Link hardware video for more information. A total of 31 PSN-1000s can be installed on the system for expansion capabilities for both the releasing and fire alarm system. The distance between each PSN-1000 or P-Link device is a maximum of 6,500 feet. The RCDS-1 can be installed on any releasing circuit to provide a physical disconnect for testing and maintenance purposes. Now looking at how a releasing device is wired to the notification appliance circuit. A solenoid or releasing device is wired to a notification appliance circuit either on the PFC-6075R or the PSN-1000 as shown in this diagram. Please note, when a notification appliance circuit is configured as a releasing circuit, the end-of-line device shown in the diagram must be installed. The PFC-6075R is listed with the following releasing devices. Taking a closer look at the RCDS-1. If a disable switch is required, an RCDS-1 can be installed to provide a physical switch to disconnect the release circuit in place of a software-controlled disconnect. The RCDS is wired as shown in this diagram. Finally, taking a look at the programming software for the 6075R. To ensure the releasing features are enabled for the software, make sure that your registration, found under Options at the top, is set to PFC-R. The programming software allows for several releasing zone configurations. The releasing programming characteristics are found in the zone sections of the programming software. A zone needs to be style releasing to be able to adjust the releasing fields. The programming fields for releasing include abort type, which includes ULI, NYC, IRI, and AHJ. The next release programming field is pre-release timer. This timer counts down prior to the release of the extinguishing agent. The timer starts when the appropriate sensors activate the releasing function. The default is 60 seconds but can be set between 0 and 60 seconds. The next field is pre-release pattern, which specifies the output pattern for general purpose notification appliance circuits when a pre-release timer is active. The default is constant, and this can be changed to temporal 3, march code, double time, and temporal 4. The next programming field is manual release timer. This timer is used to delay the release of the extinguishing agent when the manual input is initiated. The default timer is 30 seconds, and this can be adjusted between 0 and 30 seconds. The next programming field is manual release abort allowed. The default setting is unchecked, which indicates manual release will not be affected by the abort. To allow manual release to be aborted, check the box. The last programming field is soak time. This determines the solenoid activation time, or the amount of time the extinguishing agent is released. The default is 0 minutes, and this can be programmed between 0 and 20 minutes. Another releasing zone characteristic that sometimes is used is alarm count. The default is 1, and this can be programmed between 1 and 10. This indicates how many initiating devices need to be active in the software zone before the output will activate. The programming also allows the software zones to be crossed, and this is done in cross zones. For more information on programming, please see the PFC software training videos. The PFC-6075R is specifically designed for chemical or water releasing. The software allows for cross-zoning, counting zones, several timers, and several abort features. The 2 onboard notification appliance circuits can be wired and programmed for releasing, and the 2 onboard input-output circuits can be wired and programmed either for releasing or abort functionality. The NACs and IOs can also be programmed for non-releasing functions, making the 6075R a very versatile fire alarm control panel. The system can be expanded with the PSN-1000, which adds 6 more notification appliance circuits and 2 more input points. A total of 31 PSN-1000s can be added to the system. An RCDS1 can be connected to any releasing circuit to provide a physical disconnect for testing and maintenance. For more information, please visit our website.